You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again.
Doug's
Winter
very sad,
springs
everybody.
or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. 7:45. You've got a friend.
I'm sorry, Doug. No matter how much he sings to the gods, I can't summon Matt so you can have some backup. He's gone to the airport to look after his parents, and he knows we're going to lose Ryan tonight.
Give
Doug's
me
very
access
upset.
to his spell slate.
No, sorry. Come on. You guys are fine. You can do this with 3. You're fine, you know. Well, time for some logos. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Elven Portal Podcast. I am your host, GM Jeff Ball, and we are playing Pathfinder's 2nd edition remastered. I know you've heard me say this before. Okay, we've remastered for the players. I haven't exactly gone in and changed every legacy monster, but you know we're learning as we go, and we're hoping you're going to learn along with us. Guys, we are in a quarry that was mining huge stones. So, following with the theme, we ran into some stone giants. I mean, that makes sense. We actually got to experience, in the last couple episodes, a day in the life of those stone giants. And I'm going to reset all your hero points to 1. But because we only have 3 players, and Doug sings so beautifully, I'm going to give Doug and Drew, not Gibson, sorry, an extra hero point for their fine role-playing as giants that we squished in their final moments.
Sweet.
So that's
now,
all you get.
I had 0 when we loaded up today, so do I have 1, or did we reset because this is a new session? Just I'm good either way.
No,
okay.
we reset. So you'd have 2. Yeah, no, we reset. So everybody has 1.
Okay.
And on top of all that, I'm going to give 1 to Doug and 1 to Drew for their former role play to possibly cushion the blow, because you know what's coming.
Yeah. I'm
going to immediately go to the battle board and resume round 5. And in round 5, there's stuff that you don't even know that's going on. Now, Ghastly Bear, number 3, here in the top, has decided that he's going to move just a teensy-weensy little bit to get into mauling range. You know, because I can do that. Want to maul ya? Dudes, bears are pretty quick. You know this, right? Like, there's no outrunning a bear in the woods, right? From a character standpoint, most of you guys have a standard movement of 25 feet. They got 35. So even though this bear is crumbling over a bunch of difficult terrain, and every 5 foot is kind of 10 foot for this one bear, okay? If I move him 10, 20, you in range? I believe I am. Get in there. There we go. 20. I am within 10 feet of Vicar Niles, and he's going to reach out with his claws and his jaws and try to defend his bear lair. We have found no beds. We have found no porridge, but you have found undead bears that are willing to throw down. So, Here comes some jaws, Joe. Vicar Niles is attacked, and he misses as you nimbly parry. Brush his teeth with your rapier.
We get a little floating. One of the updates is a little floating status on the top of the screen of what just happened. We just got a little flash up of what just happened. Yeah, in this latest update.
Nice. We're talking about Fantasy Grounds, by the way.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
For those watching, you probably saw it. Sorry to interrupt. I just was.
No way. That's
a new blinky light.
Yay! This is awesome. Podcast audience is going, okay, we'll buy it. I will say though, that if we've sold you on the use of Fantasy Grounds, which we enjoy, we still use Roll20 for Star Wars, but Fantasy Grounds was kind enough to sponsor a couple of these shows in the fact that they gave us a bunch of the adventures and a few of the rule books for free. But it's you patrons that have allowed us to update to the new remaster rules. It's you patrons and the patron money that's allowed us to slowly update gear. And I'm always trying to get the newest book so that monsters, gear, and players and races are all up to date for your enjoyment. We just got to kill some people off so that they can switch to these new gear and races. But I'm trying, we're trying. Stuck with a bunch of legacy monsters. We'll get there, one swing at a time. Which brings us back to a second attack with penalty. A claw reaches it towards our guy. Attack! Ghostly Bear misses Vicar. Oh, I see it. That's awesome. It's like your cell phone showing you a text. That's pretty cool. Do you guys know what version of Fantasy Grounds we're on while we're at it? No?
No idea.
Version something? All right. Well, sir, a move, 2 attacks, and it's done, which brings us to Karam. In the last chamber, in the forechamber where the bears are, these guys are sitting here in a 10, 20, 35 foot wide, 30-ish foot long, pretty much square cave with a couple exits to the north and south. And you guys have squeezed into this 10 by 10 adjacent tunnel that hooks you guys to the long kidney-shaped stone giant bedroom with a giant fire pit. And a bunch of you guys are holding the line, and a couple of you guys are behind them, good 10, 15 feet back. And this is where we have Karam hugging a wizard wall, edge of the map, as we like to say to Matt. What do you want to do, Karam?
I am sickened, so I would like to attempt to retch.
Okay. Yes, we had recently discussed those rules. Retching gets you a saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah, fortitude save against the original DC.
I thought you could just say, I retch, and it comes out. I completely forgot about the fort save. 21.
21, that's pretty low.
I think it's close, but I believe it is a 26 is what you're looking for. Sorry.
I'll let it go for now. I will move 10 feet.
Oh, I forgot to ask. So does it retching cost you an action, or you get a free retch? Did we establish that?
I'm pretty sure it's an action.
I'm just asking. Can you retch as a reaction? That would be helpful.
Yeah, you can spend a single action retching in an attempt to recover.
Yep. No free retches.
No.
Just saying. I bet you there's a feat where you get to retch as a reaction instead. Just saying. I bet you there's a feat in here where instead of a move action or instead of a single action,
retch as a free action.
No, as a reaction. Retch as a reaction. Get it? You're reacting to. I'd be down for making up that feat. Burn your stupid combat feats on throwing up. I have a salt shaker shaped like a finger, and I shove it down my throat. With this gear, allows me to retch as a reaction. No? Fine. Sorry, Karam. What do you want to do, buddy? Want to move?
Yeah, so moved 10 feet to the south so I can get a good look at this ghastly bear.
Okay.
At a safe distance.
I need a -1 mod because you're shooting through friendlies to get it, buddy.
Sure. Yep. Lesser cover, and we'll do a normal shot.
Toe the line.
With a 29 and a hit.
The hit, sir. Well done.
For 25 damage.
Yes.
And that's me.
All right. Moving on to Ghastly Bear number 4. Ghastly Bear number 4 decides to move up 5, 10, and then 10 more feet as a 20, stepping on a bloodied corpse. Comes up and is very close and might start helping mauling Vicar Niles, might start helping Glug Glug. Undead are usually pretty mindless, but ghasts, like ghouls, are clever. Now, a ghastly human runs off of your undead human intelligence. A ghastly bear, I'm assuming, is still as smart as your average bear. So we're going to let dice decide. Since Mr. Gibson Niles loves being odd, we will let Doug choose the type of dice. Percentage, 12, 20, 10, 4. What's your favorite dice here, Doug? What do you want to do?
D4.
All right. Odd for you, even for...
I just felt like I stepped on one. Ow!
You did, because he goes for you, dude.
Oh, sweet.
So, with Glug Glug as my target, he tries to bite you, because I have 10-foot reach. He succeeds in biting you with a 38, and you take 2d10 plus 9 plus this plus that. Let's start with 2 saving throws. One for a... Oh, sorry, just one. Because the other one is a time delay. Never mind.
Fort?
Yes, please. 18 points of damage. 37. Nice.
37.
No paralytic.
That's a crit success.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that make me immune for a while? I'll have a look. Any living creature must succeed at a fort, be paralyzed, become can attempt a new save each turn. There's nothing here about critting and becoming immune. Sorry. Which I'm pretty sure we talked about before, but I just wanted to double check. Trying to prove that I'm on my game with you. Too much reliance on players a couple episodes back. Why, it almost seemed like backseat DMing. What? No, who said that? Okay, moving on. Attacking you again. What? But wait. This just in. Gibson, who is playing remotely, doesn't have a mic but can see what's going on, is telling me he would like to use his champion reaction and nerf some crap. I'm sure Doug has it memorized, so now I will ask Doug what's going to happen.
I get 13 hit points back.
Because?
Because he reduced the damage with his champion's reaction. I'm also not grabbed if I would have been grabbed by the grabbing by that attack, because it's a liberating step. But 13 points of the damage, just like my version of that, comes back to me.
Okay. The bites don't grab, but the claws do. Now, just to back up a little bit, I bit and tried to claw Niles and didn't do much good. Coming down to you, I believe he tried to bite you, so no grab.
Okay.
But if you want to give yourself 13 hit points back, I'll let you do that.
Done.
Thank you.
Done.
Yeah, I felt it was probably done as soon as Joe typed in. Hoping I would give you an extra 13. I'm on to you. All right. Now, as a second attack, he will actually try to use his claw and, get the grab in there with penalties and critically misses. Oh no. Now I've moved. So I'm going to hit this guy, try to get around the corner and bashing into the shoulder. You get 2 big bears crowding the end of his thing. I'm going to say they get a little tangled up and he becomes slowed. And as our classic crit fail is, but I like adding the reason and story why, he's going to lose an action next turn as I make him slowed 1. And I'm sure if I forget, you guys will remind me. Moving on through number 5, we have this guy, we have that guy, we have Ghastly Bear number 2. Now, here's something I was thinking of. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Dude moves and then spends 2 actions to ready a single action, depending on parameters. Wait for it. And that's him. And now it's time for the Mighty Glug Glug. Mighty Glug Glug.
All right. Well, I will spend my first action declaring Ghastly Bear number 4 my smite target.
Okay.
I have... Get him targeted here. There we go. And then I'm going to throw my javelin at him.
All right.
So I'm going to run to my actions tab. Sorry. Usually more on the spot here than this.
No, you're good.
Yep.
Lines up. There's the pitch.
Oh. I'm going to spend a hero point and re-roll that.
Hey, that's what they're for.
Watch. Oh, no, the same thing. Oh, it hung on 17 and then slipped to another 3.
That's why I'm laughing. It was like, you get a 3, 22. Dude, this update is just, well, at least they didn't change that cracked dice. That I got to say, that's going to be like one of my favorite things about Fantasy Grounds is they literally like teeter a dice and then they go, no. Just like in real life. Oh, it's so great.
All right.
Well,
I will, knowing and believing that Vicar, you're going to step back to beside me, correct? And we will hold this spot. Possibly moving back one more later, but yep, I see you thumbs upping. Okay. I figure we're having that kind of a conversation, standing side by side in this.
Sure.
And
yeah.
I will use my third action to raise my shield.
Vicar's just a little hoarse today, and he's, giving you thumbs up. And all right. And that's you? We're good? Okay. So you're waiting for him to step back as opposed to stepping up. That's what we've established, right? Okay.
Yeah, because we'd rather, if they start coming down the corridor, then they can only come single file.
Okay. Neuros, tongue flashing, never hits his mark as the portal effect claims him, and he vanishes in a whiff of light, leaving you guys alone. Well, we just look around for Al. I mean, what usually happens, right? One goes away, one falls out of the sky, but no return, and you find your guys pressed in this hallway with only 3, and things get a little bit more interesting, which brings us to actual Vicar Niles' turn. Okay. Vicar Niles moves towards Bear, strike, then move back beside Glug Glug. Now, that being said, you are adjacent to the bear that's on the south. Did you want to just strike him and move back? Or did you want to just move up, shoot, and move back? Yeah, okay. It's a bit of a tight glove in here, man. So, have we established if these things have attacks? I don't want to say attack of opportunity anymore. I want to start using the right terminology, but I can never remember what they call it.
Reactive strike.
Reactive strike. I'm going to start making posty notes. Reactive strike. All right. Well, Vicar, a long time ago, your cousin came drunk out of his mind and decided to teach a 7-year-old boy how to fence. And being so impressionable as that young boy, first of all, you have no family. You just believed he was your cousin. Thought that drinking went hand in hand with swordplay. And a cleric is born. With his disrupting cold iron dagger? I thought you had a rapier. Am I looking at the wrong weapon? Oh, 2d6. I guess we just named it wrong. That's fine. A swish. towards his foe. Vicar Niles currently is trying to attack his ally because we forgot to target the right guy. But that's okay.
Ah!
Shoving you out of the way. That's fine.
It would have missed since I raised my shield, but
That's okay. Dragging, this is the cool thing about 31. If you screw something up, you just take the number that he rolled and drag it onto your new mini that you want to attack, and poof, look at that. He hits the bear and does 2d6 plus 3 damage. Whooshing, stabbing, and gaining, at least there's nothing reduced this time. 8 points of damage to Sir Ghastly Bear. Would you like a second strike and then back up? Or strike then back to Glug Glug. Well, what's this? Just in. He wields a disrupting weapon, which actually does its own kind of persistent damage, kind of like persistent bleed. So on the bear's turn, it's going to start taking an additional d6 unless it makes flat checks. Or is it fort saves? No, it's flat check. Persistent, right? Yeah. Interesting. And that's it. Instead of just doing extra undead damage, that's kind of interesting shift to take a disruption weapon and putting it as persistent. I kind of like that. That's it's kind of a maybe. People just don't walk around with holy swords going, oh, look at all this 46 against undead. Let's go. It's kind of it could help if the rolls are in your favor. I really like that. All right. Now that being said, Joe, did you want to try a second attack on this dude and then step back or just step back? Nope, step back, raise shield kind of thing? Yep. Okay. Let's make sure on his main page, shield is raised. Done. All right. Well, Vicar Niles. Round 6. Did you see that flash? Round 6. Ghastly Bear number 3 has a problem. I can't fit. You're too far away. I'm going to delay. I'm going to delay till Ghastly Bear 4 goes, which is going to put me at 33. Now, delaying, I believe, burns my reaction in this. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Good. Anyway, he's going to delay. Karam, you're up.
Let's try to retch one more time.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Well, getting the bad rolls out. A 4 for a 21.
So close. Would you like to use your hero point? You have several.
Do I want to use it? You know what? Sure. Let's use it for this.
I just say, we keep clearing them every couple of episodes. You might as well use them now, man. Like, you do not want to... You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there we go. 18 for 35. That sounds good.
That sounds good to me.
And then, gosh, everybody's kind of switched to Ghastly number 4. Maybe I'll shift targets and let's also go after the Ghastly Bear number 4 in front of Glug Glug.
Okay.
And we'll do some normal shots at lesser cover. For a 35 for hit.
Okay.
For 22 damage.
Ow.
And we'll try it one more time.
You hurt me. This is the first time he's been hurt. He's very upset.
27 for a miss.
Hero point.
Maybe next time. I still got a retch. Oh wait, no, I saved that. Oh yeah, I can't use a hero point in the same turn again.
That's true. Okay. Anything else? That's you?
Yep, that's me.
All right. Ghastly Bear. Yes, sir.
Quick rules on delaying. that you had requested. You do remove yourself from the initiative order. You cannot take reactions until you return to the order. You can return at the end of anyone's turn. You can choose as a free action to return to the initiative order at the end of anyone's turn. So while you are out of the initiative order, you can't make reactions, which makes sense.
Oh, that's fine. That's cool. I thought it actually cost him his reaction to pull himself
No,
out.
Yeah, sort of the other way around.
No, that's cool. That's fair. I like that. More you know. All right. So in Fantasy Grounds, we have found an affliction, a new thing called Purse, as in persistent damage, and you can add it to your creature. And now I'm actually, instead of trusting that his weapon has that trait in Fantasy Grounds saying disruption, I've actually just manually dragged over a persistent condition. Instead of saying 2 points, 1 point, I'm going to say 1d6. This is going to help with Glug Glug, because Glug Glug was always reminding me of his 1 point of holy and his 1 whole point of holy, and I can now literally just quickly drag that on there. This is awesome. This is huge. Such a time saver, as I waste time talking about it. The irony. All right. So, Ghastly Bear number 4 is ready to roll. He is going to try to bite Glug Glug. Here we go.
Yep, he's got reach on that mouth.
Yeah, everything. It's got reach.
Oh,
These things are huge. Big bears. That's a big bear. And misses. And with penalties, tries to do a claw and grab. And actually misses you. And then as his third, he actually is going to step back 5, 10. 5, 10. Yeah. He makes a hole for his friend. Isn't that nice?
Nice hole.
Thank you. And what's this? Oh, there it is. There it is. Ghastly Bear takes 5 points of disruption damage. Untyped. Okay, I guess we'll put it in there. And fails his persistent check. Oh, I love this. Fantasy Grounds just became a notch up in my book once again. Ghastly Bear 3 decides to go. And he is going to move 10 feet over difficult terrain. Get in there. Right? Pick somebody to go after with the old D4 caltrip. Pick a 3. Decide to... Watch this, so I'm going to actually turn him. Go after you, Vicar Niles. Try to chew on you. Yum, yum. Hits him with a 31. I need a fortitude save, Niles. Which we will look after for you. You take 20 points of damage. We haven't come back to Niles yet, so I'm assuming you don't have reactions to quell this kind of thing yet.
I do. I will be using mine, but
okay, let's have it.
I make him rethink his things, and assuming that he refuses, he gets enfeebled 2, 2 points of persistent spirit damage.
Ooh.
And Vicar Niles gets 13 points back.
Okay. No, I'm not rethinking shit. So can I? I don't care. I'm evil. I really, really, really want this to happen.
So if you can give Vicar Niles 13 points back, and then we can put the persistent damage on him, and then enfeebled 2.
Okay, I fix Vicar, and then we're gonna give this guy. You know what? I don't think I took it off from the last time you messed with this dude. No.
Oh, I haven't messed with this guy before. You guys switched places.
New guy, right? Okay, so enfeebled 2 is now activated because I've got to swap out the 1 for 2. And then I get to use more persistent stuff. Yay, that's so cool. Persistent. And it's what? How much?
1d6. And this is spirit damage. Should it be relevant?
I'm going to write in spirit just to see if it...
Yep.
Yeah. See if it actually lists it. We shall see. Sweet.
And that was his first attack.
Yes. So this is what he does. He moves in, He attacks. He gets all messed up. You try to make him breathe. I remember when I was not undead and I was a bear. I ate berries. And no, I want to eat this thing. And he just eats all the penalties and gets in there. And as his final action, he's going to back off again. Do. Like so. And then that brings us down to what's this? He rolls 1 spirit damage. Oh, it put it in there. Awesome. Only 1 point, but hey, we're learning. Fails the flat check of 9, and we'll be taking more later. Stay tuned for more from Ghastly Bear 2.
This is so sweet now.
That's kind of cool. This is good. It's such a great update. I was so happy about this, man. We spent so much time dicking around with little numbers. Glug, you are up. Vicar Niles, get ready. You're on deck. What do you want to do?
All right. Well, I am, I believe, still targeting Ghastly Bear number 4. So I'm going to throw at him because he is my smite target. And so...
Can you see him?
Yeah, he's straight in front of me. Is that... Did
2.
he go around?
That's 2. Yeah, he backed off. You need to move up.
Oh, he went around the corner.
I just stepped back in the front. The fact that I'm on the corner, like, see, I was here. Hi,
right,
and he just drifts down.
Okay, sorry. I would, in that case, retarget Ghastly Bear number 3 because I'm not moving, and we can just drag that. I'll just drag that 25 over top of him, which is still going to be a miss.
Okay.
I will attack again.
Okay, so now you're attacking the guy on the north side, right? Number 3?
Correct.
Okay, yep.
And I don't know why it rolled 2 dice.
I don't know.
The first one's a 4, and that was a miss.
And the second one, 26, is a miss, so.
But that, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Weird.
That's fine.
And then I will raise my shit.
Okay. Under normal circumstances, because we hold good rolls, I would make you hold the bad roll. But in the spirit of 3 bears, 3 dudes, because Classic Party's 4, I'll let you erase that roll. But I want this moment to be remembered. Jeff, the benevolent GM. Because sometimes I have to be not so nice, and that's coming. All right. So, that's Glug. Miros isn't here. Albrecht isn't here. But wait. All right. The gods have told me that our young vicar priest would like to move to bear, strike, then move back. Move to bear. 5. 15, stepping on guts. Hello, bear number 3. I'm assuming the guy in front of you is the guy that you want to mess with. And what better way to mess up an undead bear than with a very special rapier covered in alcohol to sterilize for extra, no? For extra a strike. As if the gods guide his hand because he can't show up to play. 32 is a hit. Oh, wow. You should play more remotely. The dice like you better when I roll for you. No, Joe's really here. I can see him. I just can't hear him. He is several provinces away, several hours behind us, but we do thank him for trying to rush home from his job and give his holy aid in this time of need. And in this time of need, he has smited, smoting with double 1. Snake eyes. Oh, that's terrible. +4 does 6 points of damage to said bear. And now you're going to toe the line, or you want to back up? Go back 1. So now we're pushing the line up a bit. Okay. No problem. So not just back a little bit. You guys are actually going to step all the way back out of the hallway and try to draw them to you. Interesting tactic. They've adapted to your tactic. Now you must adapt once again. The balance shifts once more. All right, Vicar. It's time for round 7. I just love how that flashes. I want to hear like a ding, ding, ding noise. Karam, you're up, sir. Ghastly Bear 4, you get rid of your own deck.
Well, yeah, I don't have to retch. Let's target.
What do you mean you don't have to retch?
But you can.
I
you
succeeded
succeed?
last time.
Did you?
Yeah, I used my hero
Did
point
you
and
get?
got
Did you get a 26?
Let's go back and look. I thought it was like
27.
31.
Oh, that's an attack.
Oh,
Karam,
nope, I got a
short bow.
35.
Oh, no, you're good. Sorry. I'm looking at attacks. I thought that was... Never mind. Okay. So we clear the sickened one condition, which I will remove now. Okay. Because the bears are backing off, because you like when you guys start your turn in their aura, I'm supposed to get brand new saving throws from you guys to see if you're sickened. But I'm pretty sure I've been shuffling these guys, so you're okay. I mean, and let's be fair, asking Doug for a fortitude save is just a waste of time because you know Glug's gonna make it, so I'll just move on from this point.
Now that you've said that.
Yeah, out loud, it's gonna. No, I'm not even gonna bother cursing my dice, dude. So anyway, Karam, you're targeting multi-bears. What are you doing here?
Just Ghastly Bear number 3. I actually can't remove the other one because I can't see him.
I got you.
Thank you.
Yep.
And then I think I'll use my device stratagem on him.
Okay.
For a nat 1.
Well, critical miss. What do you do? Because you're about to lose an action.
Instead of hitting that bear, I will attack Ghastly Bear number 2.
Doug has a point, man. He's whispering hero point that would also erase the crit miss.
The issue is that when I use my stratagem, it's a fortune effect, so I actually can't use a hero point. But I don't have to attack that bear using that roll. I can switch targets and attack normally and not use that roll. So it's kind of weird, but it's almost like that roll didn't exist. I just wasted an action.
Okay.
So I'll attack bear number 2 with a normal attack.
Okay.
Let's see, lesser cover. But then
that one. What? What's going on? What's going on here? What the hell, dude? Double ones.
That's my
somewhere on a plane. Ryan is like coughing and spilling his drink. Like what?
At least he didn't name these bears.
I didn't name them, and they do not have names. Don't worry, names are coming. Those bad guys will, appear soon.
Mama Bear, Papa Bear.
Oh man, I totally should have. Yeah, Ryan comes back. These dudes get names, and we're doing crit cards. Especially if your party goes up to 5 or 6. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Time for me to use some more birthday hero points or some crap.
We're fighting them so long, we're actually naming them.
Well, no, if I just name them to use crit cards, it's kind of a dick
We
move.
adopt them. We decide to adopt and rehabilitate them.
But Mama Bear, like Ryan was making the jokes, man. Mama Bear, Papa Bear. Oh, that's so good. I'm putting that in there.
Where's the porridge? I'm here for the porridge.
Oh man, that's so funny. I love it.
My name is Little Red Riding Hood, and I'm here for the porridge.
All right, so where are we at? That's you, Karam?
Yep, that's me. Thought about it, shot, and crit miss, so lost my last action.
All right. Mama Ghastly Bear. Oh, right. So Ghastly Bear number 2 came up, held an action. You guys didn't trigger it, so he's just sitting there, and he'll probably give it up this round. Mama Ghastly Bear comes up. Hi. Takes the bite against Glug Glug, who's just inside of 10 feet. Tries to bite you. Gets a 28 for a miss. And then backs off.
She can't.
What?
Because she moved up, she slowed. So she moved up.
Oh, is this the one that slowed?
She's got slowed 1 on her.
Oh, sorry, got my bears mixed up. Thank you. And stays put.
My smite target is back.
And then she rolls damage. She takes 2 points to Mama Untyped Ghastly Bear. So that wasn't the spirit damage. That was the Liberator damage. And blows the flat check again. So now it's a war of attrition. Very cool. Why did I allow 2 champions in one party? I'll never know. They asked you, would you mind if I played a champion? I went, yeah, okay. What could happen? Oh, crap. Got to look into that bar next time. That's okay. When we get back to Dice Before Dishonor 2, because I'm literally converting the 1st edition to 2nd edition, I'm all over everything. You guys are like, well, you're all Cavaliers, and that's it. All right. Which brings us to Ghastly Bear number 3. Mama stays in the way. We talk about squeezing for movement. They don't talk about squeezing for combat. But if I stick my nose right up in there and it's taken up pretty much all of one of my 4 squares, half of all of my second of my 4 squares, either he can't do it or I'm looking at probably at some serious penalties. But I don't want to set a precedent for large creatures because Ryan will return soon. So I'm not getting into that.
I believe it was like an action economy to squeeze into a square that was partially obscured, but I don't know those rules very well.
All right, well, let's get into them, because if it's more about getting into the space and then free combat while I reach my one claw forward through the door kind of thing, it might be pretty cool. So let's talk about squeezing. So, talking about squeezing. It says you can contort yourself to squeeze through a small space you can barely fit through. You need to be trained in acrobatics. This action is for exceptionally small spaces. That's not what we're dealing with. Then it talks about many tight spaces, like we are dealing with, are considered difficult terrain. You can move through those more quickly and without a check. But it says talking about moving through them, not stopping. So just to be safe, they have a nice blanket -2. You know what I mean? It's kind of like giving you cover and such. So just to err on the side of caution, we're going to play with this a little bit. And God help me, Ryan starts sticking his froggy face in a tight spot and just... Could you imagine the 3 square wide frog shoving his head in a 5 foot wide space with the tongue attack reaching 35 feet? Like, I know I'm going to regret this ruling, guys, so smile on the inside. Bear steps up. Uses tons of movement to get there. Just to be fair. Changes his target to the one person I can reach, which is Glug Glug, 10 feet away. And with greater cover, AC, and reflex at +4, cover 2. I'm going to say 2. I'm going to go with cover. And Ghastly Bear is going to try to bite you. And critically misses. That was a long way around just to screw himself.
Bring that slowed 1.
Yeah, I'm scrolling for it right now, man. Slowed 1.
Sweet.
All right.
Look at all those enfeebled 2 and...
Yeah. No. So here's the problem, right? The plan was to get in there, attack, and get away. He gets in there. He takes a swipe at you, and the other one that stall's in his way. So now they're kind of stuck, and he's slowed, and he can't get out. So now, because I had a third action left, I will actually cleared my slow action now by dodging my, like giving up my third action to clear it, but it totally screwed him up. And you know what happens next? Now, I've come around to enfeeble. Does it come? It should start coming down, doesn't it? Is enfeeble one of those? I think it comes off. Starts at 2 and comes down by 1. Pretty sure that one counts down. I might have gone... Actually, I've gone around twice because I've taken spirit damage from you twice. He's taken penalties at... No? Oh, I'm about to take a second round of spirit damage from you? Okay, so I should be enfeebled 1. This should be all right. And here's the rolls. And a 17. Yes! It ends. Oh, sick. Look at this. 6 points of spirit damage, dude. At least you get a punch at the end. Nice. All right. Papa Ghastly Bear, formerly known as Ghastly Bear 2. Let's talk about pushing and shoving. I would like to move through my friends right into this hallway and push Glug Glug back with athletics versus fortitude. I literally want to use my undead strength to get in here and shove you back. We're going to push through, start pushing you guys right into the room, and it's going to be like a can of bears spilling out into that room because undead are aggressive. So now we want to look at shoving.
Yeah, it looks like athletics against the target's fortitude DC.
Okay. And if I fail, I fall back? If you critically fail to shove using weapons, you can drop the weapon.
Nothing on failure, other than it doesn't happen, but crit failure, you lose your balance, fall, and land prone. Success, you push them back 5 feet. Crit success, you push them 10 feet, and you can stride after them.
Where are you seeing this? Because I'm just seeing some basic using a shoving weapon. Did I look at the wrong thing?
The shove action. You want the shove action. I'm dropping the chat. Links in chat.
All right. Let's all go to the internet. There we go. Shove action. Anybody can do. Thank God. Because I thought maybe I needed feats or a weapon. I was like, oh, I can't shove shit. Have 1 claw hand, bare hand free. Yep. Target can't be moved more 1 size larger than you. Check. Push a creature from you. Attempt athletics against fortitude. Okay. What is your fortitude DC, sir? It's your fortitude plus 10.
32.
Oh. I might have signed on for more than I can chew. All right. With a fortitude of plus 19, Ghastly Bear might be able to pull this off. Oh, sorry. Need athletics. You need... Fun story. My athletics is also plus 19. So I will keep that roll in fairness because you guys have, pluses are the same. And he fails to shove you. So he comes forward.
Barely misses a crit fail.
Yeah. Shove. And I am forced back. So move up, try to shove, fail, and I'm forced all the way back. So I don't tangle everybody. But that was interesting. And that's Papa Bear. Do you guys have attacks of opportunity for me moving back and in? No?
If he got all the way up adjacent to me when he did that, when he moved, I do have reactive strike, and I will happily take a reactive strike.
Yep. Please do, because he gets shunted all the way back. This awesome tactic of mine is turning out well for the party.
31 hit.
See how I'm helping you guys, and you only had 3 players, man. Who needs a wizard and a frog? You guys are doing fine.
13 points of damage to him.
Okay. And fun story. It's your turn. Glug glug.
All right.
Here we are.
I'm going to target Ghastly Bear, Mama Ghastly Bear 4.
Okay.
She is my smite target, so I'm going to throw my javelin at her.
Okay.
Wing. Sweet. 35 for a hit.
Yep.
17 points of damage. I'm going to go ahead and attack her again.
Okay. Rinse, repeat. Never hurts.
And I'm going to critically miss, but I'm going to spend my other hero point.
Okay.
And
let's see what happens.
19. Sweet.
Oh,
33.
I thought that was going to be a 1 and make it worse. I have a name now, you know.
For 13 more points of damage to Ghastly Bear.
Ghastly Bear.
I'm going to step back 1 square to the east.
Yep.
And that's my third action.
Okay. Are we having fun? Is this an interesting fight?
Yeah.
Is this a different fight?
Yeah, we're using tactics more here than we probably have.
Even the bears are trying to use tactics. I know, eh? Can we have a magical item that just makes a rock 10 by 10 hallway for us to dump in front of us of every combat? You know, they don't even walk around it. They just, there's a door frame here. We better fight through it. Which brings us to Vicar Niles. Who, same as before, wishes. I'm hearing this. He's praying to move to bear, strike, move back. All right. The bear in front of you, I'm assuming. Boop, boop. I wish these things had attacks of opportunity. Let's double check that, shall we? That would be a whole different combat if I screwed that up. They have all kinds of cool abilities. Consuming flesh. We get to maul people. We get to paralysis. Yeah, we're dangerous enough now. All right. Dancing in. One hand on a flask. Taking sips. One hand on a nifty rapier. Vicar Niles comes wading into the double bear combat and huzzahs himself with a plus 20, a 10, and attacks. Hits Ghastly Mama Bear. Nicely done, sir. But wait, there's more. Let's see if that disruption ability adds on 12 points to Ghastly Bear. And we will have to wait and see because his next move is to fall back all the way to Glug Glug, right? Yeah. All right. So now we have 2 bears with their noses right to the edge of this 10-foot hallway, but not in it. And then we got the guys that were in the 10-foot hallway are now back in the giant room. So there's a 10-foot gap, which is that hallway, narrow, between the party and the bears. And everyone's like stepping in, taking strikes, and stepping back. Like, this is hilarious. It's just like, logistically, it's just funny as hell. All right. Round 8. Karam.
Let's move back 5 feet.
Okay. You want to target somebody new?
Yeah, let's target Mama Ghastly Bear number 4.
Okay.
And light cover, and we'll do a device stratagem. Or should I?
Okay. No. I'm halfway hiding. You only see half of me through a corner, so I need you to increase that cover, please. Because you got 1 for the dude. So I'll take a full +2 cover, please.
All right. Full cover, and yeah, I think I will do device stratagem.
Okay.
With a 31 and a hit. Take it.
Nice. Who needs cover?
For 17 damage.
Nice. Anything else? That's a 1, 2, 3. A move, a strategize, and a hit.
Yes, actually it is. That is me.
Okay. Well, Mama Ghastly Bear has a response. Mama Ghastly Bear. If I move in and strike and then move back, this one guy seems to be pretty quick and lash out. But it's not just that. They hesitate for a moment. Not a full round, just a perception of a moment. Mama Bear perceives. You can literally see the undead, glossed over, glazed, milky white eyes looking at you, looking around. Not air being forced through the undead, just more of a whistling breeze straight through an open lung and a hanging mouth. And this mama bear backs off for some reason. And next, and I bleed because of persistent damage, and I fail. I don't feel so well. She backs off. Baby Ghastly Bear, now I have a name, does the same thing. As a single action, looks at you guys, takes a sniff of the hallway, and literally backs off.
Sweet, if we can get 10 minutes with this.
Huh? Papa Bear moves up, stops at the entrance, takes a sniff as a second action, and moves off. What is going on? Glug Glug. They disengage from combat. What the hell? The rounds are still here. The combat's still going. Did they tactically retreat? Do you want to come back and start sniping around the corner? Or are you going to call for a 10-minute break? Sit down and hopefully they don't rush you guys while you're all having a little campfire. No, that is not a victory, Gibson.
I'll actually move up and to the left and north one square to get a line of sight back on my bear number 4. And then I will, since that's my smite target, I will throw my javelin at my smite target.
Okay.
And miss. And then I will move back next to Vicar Niles. And I'm done.
They all come charging back. What the hell? You had your chance. All right. That was good. He just in there and then whiff and a miss. Vicar Niles. This ought to be good. What do you want to do? He's having his victory drink.
He might do something similar to me because he can do the same up and back.
What have you got for a ranged weapon there, Vicar? Ryan. Joe is telling me, Gibson's telling me, that he wants to 2-action heal himself. Taking a double swig, right? The heal spell. Scroll. Harm. 2-action heal. Ta-da! Cast 0 of 5. So I click on one of these, and it's one of your 5 today, right? Done and done. Okay. And then we go into the cog, and we say heal, and it says 60, 10 plus 48.
Nice.
And he's targeted himself, and yeah. He saves a good juju for himself, by the 70 points.
Oh, no, he did that for me, too. I'm not going to pretend he didn't. Yeah, he did that for me.
Oh, okay.
Fights.
Dude takes his several wounds down to now I only have 3. Okay. And with an action, he does his surreal victory dance. He just, shield back up. That's all right. I never dropped it. I forgot to drop
If only
shield.
that action economy ever helped. I think it drops. Most of the time it drops, but when it comes back around to your turn.
Yeah, cool. I realize now that I actually had to re-raise it, so. Interesting. All right. And now we're up to round 9. Karam.
Why don't we move 25 feet to get around the corner?
Okay. That last step on the smear would cost you 30, by the way. Because it's difficult terrain. There's a body there.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got 35.
Okay.
And look, I will take
Derby bears.
Yeah.
There's bears here.
Hungry bears. I will take a quick shot at the Mama Bear number 4, the closest one.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost a 20. But I got a 30, so a hit. For 22 damage. And then I will heroically move 25 feet to the east.
Snipe. 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 Pushing your luck, guys. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, crap. I double dealt Mama, and she already took her damage. So if I come off of her again, it might be again. Does that make sense?
She succeeded, so she won't.
Oh, good. Anyway, she will take 1 point.
That works
in a moment.
perfect, yeah.
Yeah. All right. You guys step in, take a shot, and miss. And they go, huh? And then the halfling comes running in, snipes, hits her in the nose, and runs away. And she gives comes right back up. Right? Comes up. Like, rawr. Rawr. Steps in to the hallway. The bulk of her, half of her bulk, still remaining in the room. 10 feet away from you guys. And throws down the old D4. Picks a 4. Odd being Glug Glug. Takes a swipe with a claw, trying to grab you. You snipe at us. Send the undead going. Arr! Misses. Right? And then backs off. And at 10 feet, 10, 15, or sorry, 10, 20, 25, 30. That's Mama Bear. Baby Bear, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. Can't get to you in a single move because of difficult terrain, but does a secondary move. Bop. Where are we? Using 35.
He spins around.
Yeah, sorry.
That's a secondary move. It's just like a little pirouette.
Yeah. Na-na-na. A 3, and as the two of you are right in front of me, decides to take a swipe at my friend here who keeps bopping me in the nose. Tries to claw. Victornile, shield raised with a nat 20. Gets a crit hit. Does a crap ton
So
of
glad
damage.
you re-healed.
29 points to Victorniles and has the grab on you. I have grabbed you. So now
I will at least reduce that by 13 and give him enfeebled 2 and
Okay.
persistent spirit damage. Because I assume he ain't.
I got to stay here actually because I'm on my 3rd, right? So Vicar Niles grabbed, but we will go down
It's
to
10
Vicar, right? We will go down to Vicar, and I'll give him his 13 back, which drops him to, that's 29, 10 is 19. Vicar gets his thing back, and we are smiting Baby Bear with
enfeebled 2
thank you.
and spirit persistent with a 1d6.
Nice. I just so love the automation of this now.
I
It's
know,
like
it's-
I'm
you
actually
now don't
in.
mind me doing this.
No,
every
I
time
don't
it
mind you
happens
don't doing
now.
it anymore.
Because Joe and I
Awesome.
are both dropping these.
Well,
And,
I keep
and Drew's
Yeah.
got some persistent damage too. On the precision damage sometimes. The bleed. He occasionally gets a bleed.
But my problem, it's 1d6 spirit and enfeebled 2 is when it comes around to them, the enfeebled doesn't count down.
Mm.
Duration. Maybe I put in 2 and it'll count down.
That should
We'll
work.
see if that works. I'm hoping.
Okay, that
anyway.
was his first attack, and sorry,
No, it's fine. Anyway, it took me 2 actions just to get to you because of the distance, and I got a single action, and he's grabbed, got all his conditions. So now I have to do the roll, and Baby Bear takes 6, and I fail with a 9 to clear that up, and now it's Papa Bear's turn. And Poppy Bear is going to move up into position, but can't get close enough. So I'm going to come up, stop, perceive, and then Papa has an idea here, and Papa is going to, with his perception, if I were 10, 35 feet away, I'll be able to rush you. Glug Glug, you're up. What do you do? Vicar, get ready, you're on deck. I'm just going to leave the effect board just sitting here open. I don't know why I keep closing this, because you guys keep messing with all my dudes. Glug Glug wants to move.
Yeah. Yep. I'd like to move to the west 1 square. And then I'm going to target Ghastly Bear number 3. Although it doesn't seem to be picking it up. I'm trying. Here, let me try it. And click. Target the bear. There we go. Now I can melee attack him, which I do at a higher attack bonus. Hit with a 32.
Okay.
Not my smite target. And do 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will raise my shield here for 1 round. Don't worry, Joe. I did step forward and I'm not stepping back, but I think 1 round of this will be all right.
Okay. Vicar Niles, would you like to 5-foot step up? Oh, you want to attack to break a grab. So I need it's athletics against my fortitude, I believe, to break the grab, to clear your name, to clear all conditions. He wiggles. Wiggly, wiggle. Now, can you also use acrobatics, not just athletics on this one, to escape? Because I thought they had 2 options. One to just kung fu, and one that actually is a wiggle. I could be wrong. Skills. Because your athletics is trained, your acrobatics is trained. They're both the same. Okay, kind of redundant. No, acrobatics is 13, athletics is 17. Because of your armor. You don't have a dex bonus to your acrobatics. You have a strength bonus. So it's going to be athletics, obviously. All right. 14 for a 30. Do you know, as I earlier mentioned, if a fortitude save is 19, that would make my fort DC 29, and a 30 is successful, which means with the strength of being wirely skinny. Is that a thing? Sure it is. You know, like a gymnast. He removes the grabbed. Okay? He currently had failed a while back and has the sickened condition from an old thing. So keep in mind some retching can give you something to do. And when we get back to Glug Glug, because he's starting his turn in the aura, I will ask Doug for the token saving throw that he is likely to make. But it's there. So he gets out of the grab and casts Divine Lance at bear that grabbed me. All right. Not interested in stepping up. And he's going to shoot him in the face. That's fine. That's fine. scroll all the way up to Divine Lance, which you can do all day long. Divine Lance. Vicar Niles has Vicar Niles targeted. We need to target a bear. Baby bear. Or attacking an infant, you monster.
Didn't like the porridge.
Couldn't find a good bed. Not 20. Oh my god. Joe, never have to sign a fantasy grounds again. I got you, buddy. Dice using the power of GM dice. You know what I should do for Joe? I haven't used my actual Age of Ashes dice in a while. I should get that rocking. Because these 20s is that's bullshit. I don't want to keep rolling. Joe 20s, what the hell, man? All right. Divine Lance. Chaotic, evil, good, lawful. You are a good. This is a good lance, I'm assuming. Or this is a chaotic lance. Both, really. He chooses the power of goodiness. All right, let's see what happens. 64 plus 4. That's a lot of lance. Does 33 points to ghastly little baby bear.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I think his Divine Lance is him, like, taking a swig and then spraying it into Buddy's face, like, but somehow it just jets, you know?
It's like that party trick. Well, it's not actually. It's a trained fire-breathing stunt, so let me not underestimate it. But I just imagine that's his Divine Lance.
Yes. Yes. That is so awesome. On so many levels. Huzzah. And with that, we begin round 10 next time.